Good morning, students, and welcome to our ICT 7 third quarter, week 2 discussion. May you listen carefully and enjoy this week's discussion. For this week, we will be talking about storage drives. And for our objectives, so at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to A. Identify object or component to be measured. Then B. Obtain correct specification from relevant resources, and C. Obtain accurate measurements for the job. Okay, so storage drives. So what are storage drives? So storage drives read or write information on magnetic or optical storage media. So the drive can be used to store data permanently or to retrieve information from a media disk. Storage drives can be installed inside the computer case, such as a hard drive. For portability, some storage drives can connect to the computer using a USB port, a FireWire port, or an SCSI port. These portable storage drives are sometimes referred to as removable drives that can be used on multiple computers. So here are some common types of storage drives. So we have floppy drive, hard drive, optical drive, and the flash drive. Okay, so let's talk about first the floppy drive. So floppy drive or floppy disk drive is a storage device that uses removable 3.5-inch floppy disks. So this magnetic floppy disk can store 720 kilobytes or 1.44 MB of data. So in a computer, the floppy drive is usually configured as the A drive. The floppy drive can be used to boot the computer if it contains a bootable floppy disk. So a 5.25-inch floppy drive is older technology and is seldom used. So the image for floppy drive is right on the lower down of the screen. Then also the floppy disk. So that is an example of a floppy disk. Next, we have the hard drive. So a hard drive or a hard disk drive is a magnetic storage device that is installed inside the computer. So the hard drive is used as permanent storage for data. In a Windows computer, the hard drive is usually configured as the C drive and contains the operating system and applications. So the hard drive is often configured as the first drive in boot sequence, and the storage capacity of the hard drive is measured in billions of bytes or gigabytes. Then the speed of a hard drive is measured in revolutions per minute or RPM. Multiple hard drives can be added to increase storage capacity. Next, we have the optical drive. So an optical drive is a storage device that uses laser to read on the optical media. So there are three types of an optical drives. So we have the compact disc or CD, digital versatile disc or DVD, and the Blu-ray disc or BD. So CD, DVD, and BD media can be pre-recorded or read only, recordable, write once, or rewritable, read and write multiple times. So that is the use of the CD, DVD, and BD, or the sample of the optical drives. And then the last one, we have the external flash drive. So an external flash drive is also known as a thumb drive. So it is a removable storage device that connects to a USB port. So an external flash drive uses the same type of non-volatile memory chips as solid-state drives and does not require power to maintain the data. So these drives can be accessed by the operating system in the same way that the other types of drives are accessed. So These are just the same when we access it on our operating system. Now let's move on to the types of drives interfaces. So hard drives and optical drives are manufactured with different interfaces that are used to connect the drive to the computer. So to install a storage drive in a computer, the connection interface on the drive must be the same as the controller on the motherboard. So here are some common drives interfaces. So we have IDE or Integrated Drive Electronics, and then SATA or what we call serial ATA, and then SCSI for Small Computer System Interface. Okay, now let's talk about IDE or Integrated Drive Electronics. So it is also called Advanced Technology Attachment or ATA, which is an early drive controller interface that connects computers and hard disk drives. So an IDE interface uses a 40-pin connector. The next we have the SATA or serial ATA, which refers to the serial version of the ATA drive controller interface. And then a SATA interface uses a 7-pin data connector. Then the last one, we have the SCSI or Small Computer System Interface, which is a drive controller interface that can connect up to 15 drives. So an SCSI can connect both internal and external drives, and then it can interface uses a 50-pin, 68-pin, or 80-pin connector. And that ends our topic for this week. And if ever you have any questions or clarifications regarding on our topic, feel free to contact me at any means you want. Thank you for listening, and may God bless you.